Hi everyone, this is Rose with Goddess Love Tarot, and I am going to do a masculine energy reading right now to find out where the masculine is and what's going on in their journey. What kind of energy is surrounding the masculine, and where his head and heart are at right now, and what's going on in his environment. Okay, so let's just get an overall card for the energy of the masculine, please, Spirit. Give me a card for the masculine energy at this time, Spirit, please. All right, so the masculine overall energy, I don't know if you can read that there. It says partnership and love. So right now, the divine masculine is thinking about the partnership that he's had with the divine feminine. So this is on his mind. So let's find out what is in his heart space. What is the energy? What is he feeling? What is the divine masculine feeling right now towards the divine feminine? All right, well, the masculine right now has unconditional love towards the feminine. So something has shifted in the masculine because now he is starting to think about the relationship. So what's going on in his head about this connection? Oops. Victory. So the divine masculine overall wants this to be a victorious relationship. He wants victory for this relationship. But what's going on in the divine masculine's environment? Okay, well, he's trying to find a way to compromise so that he can have this partnership. He is wanting to come in and be a protector of this relationship. So right now in his environment, he's trying to compromise a way to act as a advocate for this relationship. What energy is around him? Shadow. But there's still a dark energy that surrounds the environment of this masculine. So let's see what Tarot has to say about this dark energy, about this connection, and about what the masculine wants for this connection, because this is where his heart space is. This is where his mind is right now. He's thinking about this connection. He's thinking about this connection. So, Spirit, Spirit, please give me some more information about what is going on with the divine masculine right now. too many cards. That's just way too many. So, Spirit, just give me some insight here. Okay. All right, so right now, the Divine Masculine is not ready to end this connection. If you're in separation, he's not ready to end this connection. He realizes there is a lot of imbalance in this connection, and that justice, it needs to kind of be given out, because he realizes how unfair he's been treating the Divine Feminine. He knows that he has created a lot of imbalance in this connection, and he's not ready to let it go yet. Okay, so he's realizing that he doesn't want this to be over, and he is realizing that he needs to fulfill a financial obligation to the Divine Feminine. All right, he knows that the connection will only improve if he steps up to the plate and provides financial security for the feminine. This is the justice that the feminine is looking for. Okay, because the masculine has been really dissing the feminine and leaving her out in the cold, putting her out, just giving to everybody else but her. So how does he plan to balance this out? What is his thoughts on how to balance this connection? What are his thoughts on how to balance this connection? Well, right now he doesn't know. He's feeling pretty stuck. He wants to come in. He wants to justify his actions in the past, but he doesn't know how. He's stuck. He's hanging in the balance. He just doesn't know which direction to take. He's feeling very limited. He's trying to tap into this Queen of Swords energy, which can be emotional, but doesn't let their emotions take over. Trying to come up with a logical way to make this connection work. Okay. He knows the Divine Feminine is very much in her emotions right now and is having a hard time with him or her, whichever the masculine represents in your life. Nine of Wands in reverse. The battles that have been occurring this far in the connection is something that the Divine Masculine realizes that he's been a part of. Okay, he's realizing that the feminine can no longer continue to battle for this relationship. He's realizing this now, that there's a need to delegate some responsibility here for this connection. And that financially and emotionally needs to step up to help this feminine get unstuck. Because this feminine feels helpless. This feminine feels like they have no options, that they've been trapped in a situation that they can't get out of. So the Divine Masculine wants to help this Divine Feminine Okay, but he's stuck also in a situation that he doesn't know how to maneuver in yet. The Queen of Wands. So there's a lot of feminine energy here. Okay, he's really trying to tap into the divine feminine to get some clear insight on how to maneuver in this connection. The Queen of Wands is somebody who's very enthusiastic, who is no nonsense, who really doesn't care what anybody else thinks. So the divine masculine is really trying to tap into that queen energy of taking control of a situation, of entering it with more of a softer approach, more of a feminine approach, using creativity, using compromise, using compassion in this relationship. You know, the feminine energy is really coming through here. So he's really trying to tap into this feminine energy so that he can come in and get somewhere with the feminine right now, but he just not sure yet how to do that. Three of Pentacles. He wants to work with the feminine. He's ready now. Something shifted because he was not ready to do this. He was not ready to do this just 2 hours ago. So whatever's happened between now and then, he's now ready to embark on a mission to work with the feminine. He's looking forward to, again, working with the feminine. Two of Cups, and reuniting with this union. Okay. He wants this to come together in union. He wants this union. He wants this relationship now. He wants to balance this relationship because he wants the feminine to be with him and work with him. He's looking forward to this feminine coming back into his life. He's going to do something to try and save this connection. And if you have not been in such a separation, he really is trying very hard to make this connection work. He wants to work with the feminine. He wants the hard work that's been put into this connection to pay off. He feels that the feminine's been waiting for the rewards of this relationship to be seen, to come in and to, so she can relish in the delights of this relationship instead of always having to fight for it, always having to defend herself in it. He's ready to make a move to support the feminine. The Knight of Pentacles. The Knights are always very adamant about where they stand, about not backing down from what they want. And he wants to come in with some support to give to the divine feminine because he's ready for this to just be complete, to have everything come together. This is the World card. So he's ready for a completion that's going to be fulfilling. I guess he or she is realizing that life without the feminine just isn't really what they wanted. They really want this connection to work. They're enthusiastic about making it work. They're trying to come up with ways to make it work. They're really putting in thought. They're going to be taking action because wands are action cards. Fire signs are, a lot of passion, a lot of energy. So they're going to put a lot of energy into taking action and finding ways to make this work. Okay, so before there was no action, it was stagnant. There was a lot of thought about doing something, but no action. And now the divine masculine is ready to take action and move towards the feminine. Okay? He wants this relationship to come to a happy ending. He wants this completion. He wants to have he wants his world to be with the feminine. So whatever negative energy was surrounding the masculine somehow has shifted. Something has given the masculine, just has opened his mind, and he's had an epiphany. He's had something go on, so he realizes that if he doesn't do something to be with the feminine, that this relationship isn't going to work. So right now, your masculine is really trying to step up his game. Whether you're in separation or with your masculine, if you've been having any kind of problems, that's all going to change. And if you've been with your masculine and it's just been working for you, it's just going to get better, because he's really, really, his heart, his head is completely in sync with what this relationship means to him or her, okay? Indefinite supply. So with you, there's never a want for anything. With you, he has or she has everything that they need. They don't feel incomplete when you're around. They feel chemistry with you. So there's a lot of chemistry between you and the divine masculine. They see you as their goddess, okay? You are the feminine and you possess a lot of the goddess qualities. And whether you know you're a goddess or not, they're starting to see the goddess qualities within you. Because not all women are the same, okay? There's... when you awaken and you become spiritual, your whole frame of mind shifts and you begin to understand the feminine and masculine differences and qualities and how to embrace the goddess energy. And this masculine is finally seeing the goddess in you. This energy that he doesn't see from other women or other people. He sees it in you. And I think this is what has happened. I think the goddess has been working with your masculine, because now he's ready to accept that he wants you, he needs you, and there's nobody else like you. Something really did shift in his consciousness, in his mind. He trusts you. He trusts you. And he has faith in you. And no matter what he said in the past, he does trust you. You're the one person he trusts. Expect a miracle. Your prayers have been heard and they are being answered. So whether you've been praying for this connection to work or they've been praying for this connection to work, somebody's prayers here are being answered. And the divine is ready to step in and help this connection. If the masculine continues trying to make the connection work, I think the divine has been waiting for this shift in consciousness for the divine masculine to finally put some effort in before they stepped in to help bring this together. This could be the one. This could be the one time this actually works. This could be the one that brings you guys together into union for good. I think the masculine really knows that you're the one for them. Bodies of water, they've really had to cleanse their emotions. They've had to tap into their emotions. For a long time, the divine masculine couldn't feel his emotions, didn't want to feel his emotions. But something made him feel his emotions. Focused intentions. So whether it's been you who's been focusing your intentions on helping the masculine get to this point, or something, whatever this focused intentions are, it has shifted in the masculine. I got this card on another reading but it came up as the focused intentions being a negative intention from someone who was trying to control him. So this focused intention might have been lifted. So if someone cast some kind of black magic or did something to manipulate the masculine, that has been broken, okay? And the focused intentions have shifted on to making this connection work, and he is seeing things in a different light. Yep, sorcery. See, so whatever spell or whatever intention somebody put for this connection to not work has been lifted. So if there was some type of manipulation in this connection before, it's been lifted, it's been broken. So if you haven't had any communication with your masculine, I'm sure you'll be hearing from your masculine soon. Let's see what needs to be healed in this relationship. See what's going to start coming about for healing in this relationship and how they've changed. Excuse me, I have a dry throat. So how has the masculine changed? What's different in the masculine now? Okay, what has shifted in the masculine? What has shifted? His quest. His quest has shifted. What he was working towards is shifted. Where he wants to end up has shifted. So that's a big shift. What else? What else has shifted here in this dynamic for the masculine? Destiny. So somewhere between the last time I did a reading about the divine masculine and now, he's realized his destiny is with you because his quest has changed. He's focusing more on you now, or he will be. If it hasn't happened yet, it will happen soon. And here's the Ascended Masters. Like they are very happy with the way this connection has been going. And you can see there's one person in black and one person in white. One person's been the good person, one person's been the bad person. And the Ascended Masters are there before them. You know, and they have to answer for this. And they are being guided by the Ascended Masters. Because this is your destiny. If this is your twin flame, and this need for perfection has shifted in them also. Before, they were very focused on outer appearances and how the situation looked to other people. And they set the bar too high to where it was just an unreasonable expectation. They had this idea that everything needed to be perfect. And it wasn't perfect because this is a twin flame relationship and this is a lot of growth in this relationship. And they saw the sides of you that were not the prettiest sides of you. Okay? And instead of holding on to the negative, he's starting to look at how much you've grown, how you've changed, and how that not being perfect has made you perfect. Do you know what I mean? Your imperfections make you what you are, and he loves what you are. He realizes that things that are perfect are usually not real. You know, that it's not authentic. It's not a genuine perfection. You know, it's fake and plastic and superficial. And what's perfect to him now is being real and feeling that genuine authenticity that the divine feminine adds to his life. So that's pretty cool to see a shift like that happen, because it's been a long time coming that the divine masculine finally sees the divine feminine for what she is and appreciates all the imperfections that make her unique, all the work that she's done to heal herself. You know, you both really have persevered in this connection, and it's kind of like just instinct for you two to be together. It doesn't feel right without the other. And if this is a true twin flame connection, you just don't feel right without your twin, without your twin flame. You always feel their energy, but if you don't feel their energy, you feel lost without them. And I know that the divine feminine has really had it with the divine masculine. And I think the divine masculine has finally snapped that if he didn't change the way he thought and the way he treated this connection, that he was going to lose it. So I'm going to get one more message, because I think that pretty much says it all. Okay, let me just get a couple more messages about this connection and maybe where it's headed. Okay. Because I mean, that says it all right there about where the divine masculine is, what is on his mind, okay, and what's now his focus. And instead of moving away from you, he's really trying to move towards you. And this shift needed to happen because we're running out of time, people. Like, all this shit happening in the Ukraine with Russia, I mean, these are all signs of like the end. And you know, this is why we're here. We're here to help ascend before all this happens. Alchemy. So you're an alchemist and you can change anything. And the divine masculine is starting to tap into this alchemist energy. Okay, so together, the two of you are able to change because you're magical together. You're able to change the environment around you. You're able to actually transform anything if you put your mind to it, especially together. It's like karmic relationship. So you may be transforming this karmic relationship into something else. So whether this karmic relationship has been a bad influence, or maybe you're the karmic relationship that is going to change. Atlantis. So you guys are connected to Atlantis. You come from Atlantis. You have a connection to Atlantis. And now Spirit is telling you that this alchemy is going to change this relationship into something magical from it. The two of you together, you're going to help bring this Atlantis vibration knowledge forward. This is part of your tribe. This is your family. This is your spiritual family. You are connected. And, you know, this is spirit just confirming transportation. If they left, they're coming back, or they're coming to get you, okay? They're going to come to get you. They're, whatever transportation means to you in this, if they've left, if you're leaving together, if you're moving, whatever, this is going to happen together. There's going to be a lot of movement now in this connection. This connection has probably been affecting your health, affecting their health, and that's going to change now too. Together, you heal each other. And whatever has been the ailments you've been feeling because of the heavy energy around you, this is going to help your health. By forgiveness. Forgiveness is going to change everything in your life and in their life. So forgiveness is very important, divine feminine. If the divine masculine comes, if you forgive, it's going to just move things along very quickly. Knighthood. However that resonates, because this can resonate different for everybody. He could be your knight in shining armor. He could have a connection to a secret society. He could have a connection to the divine feminine, to the goddess, to the Holy Grail. However that fits into your dynamic or your connection, this is coming forward. This is part of your connection. This is part of this union. This is part of this whole thing. It's a big part of this spiritual awakening, let's just say. At least for me, it's been a big part of my spiritual awakening with my masculine. And I don't know how it's going to fit with you. It might not resonate with everybody, but if it does, that's just more confirmation for you. And yeah, the angels and the guides and your spirit and the divine are blessing this union. So they're the ones that are prompting this union to happen. This is being led by the angels and by spirit. Because you guys made a vow to each other. And you are going to honor it. And I'm going to leave it there, because these vows that you have made long before we ever came to this earth, they're coming out now. This was destined a long time ago. So I don't know what shifted, but let's just say, thank God that something finally did, because if it didn't, I don't know if this connection could have been saved if you are in a separation with your divine masculine. So that's the energy reading I have for the divine masculine for today. So if that resonates with you, please like and subscribe. And if you would like a further reading, I will leave my email link below. I work for donations, so you can donate whatever you would like to support my channel. And we will go further into your connection, your life, and where your energy is and what can help you get to where you want to be. Okay? So have a nice day, everyone. I'll see you at my next reading.